Hey everybody, it's Grace. Welcome to my channel. I hope I get some people on here tonight. I think I was on here last night or the night before. Not that many people were on. That's okay. I'm just hoping some more people come on tonight. Maybe I'll be able to actually get to chat with some people in my live chat. Um, I know I said last time that I really wanted to chat with you guys about your guys' opinion about everything that's going on in the Watts case. Like I said before, I know this is getting old talking about the Watts case, but the reason for that is because it's unsolved. And us creators are doing our best to, put things together. I know, babe. I know I'm on live. Thanks. Um, but, you know, I think it's up to all of us creators to, help solve this. I'm not saying solve this because, we're not the police, FBI, or anything like that, CBI, but we can help. And that's important. Um, I I have subscribed to many channels. Um, AD, Zap Girl, uh, Mia, there's a few others, but those ones are the top ones, the really good ones. I enjoy I really enjoy watching them. Um they have a lot of insight, and that's really important to a case like this. Um I'm just honestly, I just I just want to be helpful. Um and like I said the last time I was on here, um if anybody can give me some tips on how to share my screen, do stuff that other creators can do, like showing you stuff, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, I'm not sure about the whole 1,000 subscribers to be able to share my screen or not. I hope that's not the case. But if it is, it is, and I'm not I'm not upset about it. I mean, I've been on 18 subscribers for weeks now, and that's okay. But it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for all. I know I'm not as good as the other creators, but I'm trying, and any help from you guys out there would be greatly appreciated as well. I know the other day I was talking about how my dad was part of the oil and gas industry. He was an operator for basically my whole life. I learned a lot from him. I went to work with him, saw him in action a few times. And like I said before, you know, oil leaks cannot be, ignored. They need to be addressed. You can't just let an oil leak, continue to leak for a few days and be like, oh, it's okay, it's just an oil leak. Yeah, well, that's how things blow up. And that's, that was one of the things my dad taught me. And honestly, I don't know what happened about the oil leak. I don't know if there actually was an oil leak or not, because NK, working there, she wouldn't have known about the leak if there was a leak. And it would have been addressed. It should have been addressed. Like I said, there was vomit next to one of the oil batteries, and I do believe that when they opened the thief hatch, thief hatch, the hatch thing, I think that, the fumes got into the nasal cavity, got into, the mouth, everything like that, and it made that person sick, whoever it was. Maybe it was Chris Watts, maybe it was somebody else. We don't know. It's kind of like a guessing game. But no, my dad, whenever he opened a hatch, he always had a mask type thing on, like I was saying, so he didn't get sick. But no, there was vomit, so somebody was not following the rules, wearing a mask. And another thing that I said the other night about my dad, he was filthy after a long day's work. Chris Watts was clean, like extremely clean. Like if he did not tell you that he worked in at Anadarko, you would have never known. That's how clean he was. So I don't know if there was a place where he changed. Not sure. But the blue bag that was, it was either next to or on top of Shanian's suitcase. When the police went to look at it, look what was inside of it, Chris' eyes, like, they were huge. Like, and he hurried up and he's like, oh, they're my clothes, I'm donating them, you know, da da da. But when they were there earlier, when the cops were there earlier, it wasn't there. So if it wasn't there when Chris Watts got home, that obviously means that there was an accomplice. Somebody was there. And not only that, but how long do you think it takes to get from the garage to the front door? I don't think it takes that long. Maybe 20 to 30 seconds. It took Chris Watts almost 2 minutes to get to that front door. So what was he doing? I think he was letting NK out through the basement window because there were no cops at the back of the house. So tell me what you guys think about that. I mean, I don't know. Oh, and another thing, this, I believe it was, yeah, it was the second day when the dogs were there. His iPhone, or one of his phones, I believe it was an iPhone, was on his workbench, weight bench thing. And he had another phone in his hand. And I do believe 110% that there was a phone in his pocket. A burner phone. Because if you remember, NK was telling the cops, she's like, she wanted to make it seem like she was talking about, oh, you know, record the conversation with you and your wife. No. She wanted to know what Chris and those cops were talking about. She wanted to know everything that was going on. So yeah, I do believe that that was a burner phone. Let me know what you guys think about that. You can do a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You know, you can say whatever you want, like, yeah, I think it was a burner phone, or no, I think it was something else. another thing, and this is what every creator is wondering. What did he take out of Shanann's car that was so important? Because he was like speed walking into the garage, and then he somewhat goes past Shanann's car, looks in it, obviously sees something, and then opens the door. Shanann's car door. Gets something out, he drops it, he picks it back up, and then he basically runs into the house. So, I wonder what that was. And everybody is trying to figure out what that thing was that, he grabbed out of her car. And it could have been a number of things. It could have been NK's apartment key. It could have been Shanann's Apple Watch. It could have been her phone. Because when Chris walked into the house, not only did his phone connect to the Wi-Fi, so did Shanann's. And it was just weird because they both phones connected as soon as he entered the house. And I do believe the Apple Watch connected to. What? 1 second, guys. What? 1 second, sorry. But anyway, sorry about that. My daughter had to tell me something. But anyways, there was a lot. The dogs alerted to the basement. Not only to the basement, but to a garbage can. Not a garbage can, but some type of garbage, big can thing in the back of the house. I know I did hear that the dogs alerted to other places, but the handler, like, kinda, like, basically, like, not in so many words, but made the dog quiet down. But in the basement and in the garbage trash bin or whatever it was, the dog alerted to. But that was the trauma dog, I believe, because the blood dog or the the cadaver dog did not hit anywhere. So it's just weird because I don't think anybody died in that house. I really don't. I think that they were all taken out the basement window. I mean, that was easy access and exit. It really was. Because that one spot where you didn't have to, like, jump down, there was a spot. It was by the, porch steps in the backyard, where the Minnie Mouse sheet or blanket was. And I do believe that that's where NK would enter and exit. And I also believe that's where Chris's family was taken out of. The red car, I think that Chris was a distraction when he was, going around and around his truck that morning. But he also didn't know that Nate had moved his CCTV camera footage, motion detector, because he had it one place, and then a week before the murders, he moved it. And Chris didn't know that. Because I think Chris lied about somebody breaking into his truck and stealing tools. So he was like, oh, well, can you keep an eye on my truck, with your camera so I can see who is, messing with my truck? No. Chris wanted to know, what Nate could actually see with his camera. And when Nate moved it, as soon as Chris saw the beginning of it.
How's your life
going? Not great. As soon as Chris saw the beginning of it. Can you shut my door, please, babe?
Yeah.
He started flipping out. Well, not flipping out, but stressing out. I mean, you could see it. Okay. Because you can see his reaction. Like, his eyes get all big, and he's got his hands on top of his head, and he's just moving all around, and he's just, he's freaking out, basically. Because in his mind, he's thinking, what the heck? His camera was somewhere else. I know where it was. And now he can, his camera can see, almost everything in that damn bush. I'm telling you, I think we could have seen a hell of a lot more if that damn bush wasn't in the way. But it is in the way, so what can you do? But I would love to hear your uh opinions and read any comments you have about this case. I'm getting tired, as you can tell. So I'm gonna be going to bed here soon. So I'm gonna jump off here. Not many people watch my lives. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? But, I will let you guys go for the night, and this time it'll be a couple days before I do another live again. But have a great night, and I will be on, and I don't know. What's today? Wednesday? Either Saturday or Sunday. And it'll be around 9 p.m. But have a great night, and I will see you then.